Let's get it. You're now rocking with the best. Wilder, let's go. Shout out to Lola, keeping us entertained. Wilder, let's go. Who are you? Who are you? Oh yeah, baby, get ready. Nah, we ain't stopping now. Nah, let's work. Oh, you gonna get this work. It's your boy T-Dog. Here he is. It's Blades in the Sports. Oh man, we gotta talk. We have to talk. You're not rocking with the best. Oh, we gotta talk. Well, dude, let's go. Who are you? Who are you? Dosa. Yo, 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 what up, guys? Make sure my fitted is fitting right. We about to get this work, guys. T-Dub, what's Blades in the Sports? We are here. We are live. We are working. She's twerking. Let's get it. Listen, man. We got a little time. Let's talk. Guys, listen, man. I really want to touch on Teofimo Lopez. I don't know if you guys saw the interview that he did with Max Kellerman. And Teofimo Lopez is about that action, guys. He's about that smoke. And he's not just calling out just, up-and-comers or people that's, prospects, top prospects. He's calling out champions. Some people say they don't want to fight Lomachenko for 2 or 3 years. He wants that smoke now. The Joshua tickets broke a record for the preseason, the pre-sales. And then now they said that the tickets have surfaced on a aftermarket site to be resold. Man, we gotta get this work, man. We gotta get this work. Listen, I have a couple things in mind, but in all honesty, I would rather see what the chat can tell me, and we can live in majesty. You got it, guys. Let's go. You know what? Let's go to the chat, man. Let's see what's happening. Rodney Franklin in the building. KO, what up? Rodney Franklin coming in. Salute, bro. Listen, man. Rodney Franklin coming in, throwing three logs on the fire to keep the blaze going. You are appreciated, man. Sophia is the best belt, and Deontay Wilder is the best WBC world champion. Who holds her? Deception season is real. Bombs, boom, boom, away. Listen, man. Everyone knows, that the WBC belt is the one that most people consider the most prestige belt out there. Even, what's my boy name from London? Lennox Lewis says, listen, basically saying you gotta put some respect on that belt. That was the belt. Yes, we got these other belts now, but that's the one that have people drooling, right? Like when you're eating a sandwich in front of your dog and your dog just slobbing. That is the one that a lot of people are just like, oh, I gotta get that belt. I gotta get that belt. You gotta put some respect on that. It's a must. But guys, I'm gonna touch on Teofimo Lopez real quick, guys. I'm gonna throw this in there real quick. And he did an interview. I'm not sure you guys seen it, but listen, man. He talked about Tank Davis. He talked about the prospects. He talked about the champions at 135. He talked about Lomachenko. And Lomachenko said, I wouldn't be surprised if he quit halfway through. Guys, where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's me. And where there's me, there's a blaze. Let's get this work. All right, guys, here we go. I'm play some of this. Sip this coffee. All right, let me see if I can skip around.
Or not. Absolutely not. You don't see him as a blue chip talent. I don't see any of these champions.
All right, this is
real. Do you, as a blue chip talent, look at him and say, "There's another"?
Listen.
He could actually do again.
Here we go, guys. Now remember, I am going to pause it here and there. You got to try to avoid copyright strikes, so bear with me. But I want you guys to hear it. I do the dirty work and find it. You hear it.
It's tougher competition.
What I'm saying is game recognize game. Real recognize real. Do you, as a blue chip talent, look at him and say, there's another blue chip talent or not?
Absolutely not.
You don't see him as a blue chip talent?
I don't see any of these champions as real.
Now, I believe he might be talking about Tank. Let me go back a little bit more. Let's see here.
But now he's coming back. And Davis, but we don't take anything away from the man.
There it is. Yeah. Listen to this.
There's so many things that we do differently than Gervonta Davis.
He's comparing to Gervonta Tank Davis.
Quick, but is he like me? No, absolutely not. There's so many things that we do differently than Gervonta Davis, but we don't take anything away from the man. He's a world champion, and he's out there doing what he has to do. You know,
guys, what do you think about that, man? What do you think about that? Now, listen, guys. Gervonta Tank Davis is not at 135 right now. He's at 130, and I get why everybody want to compare these guys because right now Gervonta Tank Davis is, he's above the people at 130, and now Lopez has definitely put his stamp on 135 pounds without even having a title. And of course, Lomachenko, everybody talked about that Lomachenko versus Gervonta Tank Davis work. Everyone does. But now they're comparing Lopez against Davis. He basically, listen, we're not alike, but let's keep going.
He's been out for a while now, but now he's coming back, and let's see what he could actually do against tougher competition.
What I'm saying is game recognize game. Real recognize real. Do you, as a blue chip talent, look at him and say, there's another blue chip talent?
Talking about Tank Davis.
Or not?
Absolutely not.
You don't see him as a blue chip talent?
Absolutely not. Guys, listen to that. As a blue chip talent, do you recognize him as a blue chip talent? He's saying absolutely not. I got to say this about Lopez. Lopez just call like he want to call it, man. Love him or hate him, bro.
See any of these champions as real.
Burchell's fight, his rematch against Vargas, was canceled this weekend. He's considered by some the best 130-pounder in the world. Is Burchell a blue chip talent? No.
He just said no. None of these guys are not blue chip talent.
No. Tevin Farmer, a very slick boxer, not a lot of power, but he's won a belt. He's made title defense.
Remember, this is Teofimo Lopez.
What about Tevin Farmer, 130-pounder?
These guys are all they've paved the way. Don't get me wrong, but there are so many flaws that these fighters do have.
Woo! He said they have flaws. Do you look at Teofimo Lopez as a flawless fighter, or his flaws are so minimized that these guys can hang with him? I mean, what do you think about that? Listen, I know that this is weight difference right here, guys. When you're talking about 130. See, right now, what's my boy name? Getting his name right now. Max Kellerman is. Hold on, we live. Yo, you live with T-Dub. Talk to me.
Yo, what's good? What's going on?
Man,
I had just tuned in. I liked your show, man. That's why I called in. It's one of my best, boxing channels. What was the subject you were talking about? Teofimo Lopez versus Tank Davis?
Yeah, man, he did an interview. Who's calling? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is left side of the brain. I'm calling from Charlotte, NC.
Okay, shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, man, right now is an interview with Teofimo Lopez. He's been asked about Gervonta Tank Davis, but he's been asked about Lomachenko. He wants that smoke with Lomachenko. Not later, but now.
Who?
Lopez.
Lopez?
Yeah, he want that smoke like now, like next if he can get it.
What do you think about it?
I think Lopez, he definitely want to get that work. Now, honestly, man, that's a skillful matchup. I really don't know. Lopez is actually a pretty big 135-pounder. But, man, this guy, I mean, speed, countering. It's an interesting matchup, man. Lomachenko's a small 135 and Lopez a big 135. What are your thoughts on it?
Personally, I think that would be a good fight, but I think if Lopez doesn't knock him out, I think the judges would give it to Lomachenko. That's my honest opinion, because in that fight, I see Lopez, if he coming there with that mindset like he did the last fighter who he beat, he's not going to do that to Lomachenko, because Lomachenko, he boxes too good, right. His defense is too good. But I think it'll be more of a strategical fight that Lopez may not look too good in if he's throwing a lot of punches and missing, and the judges are going to be looking at that. And if he don't at least knock him down twice or put him out of there, I think the judges will give it to Lomachenko. That's one of those type of fights. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Assuming the judges don't, I mean, like, let's say if you were the judge, who do you think are actually winning? Not what the judge would do, but if they fought, who do you believe will actually edge it out?
I would say Lopez.
Okay.
I would say Lopez. And the reason why I say that is because he's younger. I think, and then you got to say, are they going to fight this year, or are they waiting 2 years from now? Like, if they fight this year, I would say Lopez still. But I'm like, just by like 2%, I'm saying Lopez.
I respect that.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do, like, he wouldn't knock Lomachenko out or any of that, because Lomachenko, people think he got like pillow fists, but Lomachenko got some power behind his punches. People who underestimate him, he's not just a boxer and good footwork, but he got some snap on those punches. And I think that Lopez will probably come in there thinking, oh, Lomachenko is pillow fisted, but when he get hit, you know, like I know, it'll be a whole different story.
Right.
Yeah, so I think, as a matter of fact, I'm going to say Lomachenko will win.
Okay. You know, and again, go ahead, Kira. Let me hear it.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. Now, if you ask me about Tank Davis, him versus somebody, and I'll give you my opinion.
Tank Davis versus Teofimo.
Tank Davis versus Teofimo, that would be a good fight, but I would give it to Tank Davis 8th round.
Okay, and I agree. I got Tank Davis winning that one.
Yeah, I got Tank in 8th round.
But what if Tank move up? What if Tank face Lomachenko? Or I want your thoughts on Lomachenko and your thoughts on if Tank Davis face Lopez. Assuming it's next, what are your thoughts?
So Tank Davis versus Lopez?
Yes.
All right, Tank Davis versus Lopez, that would be a good fight. That would be the type of fight that Lopez would be expecting, because he has the mindset of standing in the middle of the ring and brawling, and that's what Tank Davis specializes in. So I would say Tank Davis, because I believe he is the harder puncher, and I think Davis is real athletic. He can box, and he's short, so he can duck and slip real good. And I can see him catching Lopez, and when he feels that power, I think he's going to respect Davis, and he's going to end up backing up. I've seen Davis take punches, so I'm saying I've never seen Lopez tested as far as a punch. I've seen him fight lesser caliber fighters than Tank Davis, but you know, I'm just going by what I've seen on their resume. But I would go with Tank Davis.
Okay. Now What about Tank versus Lomo?
Tank versus Lomo?
Yeah, a.k.a. some people call him the White Jesus.
Hey, like I told somebody in the comment section, ethnicity don't win fights. So if I was biased, I would just say Tank Davis because I'm black, you know, and Tank Davis is black. But looking at it from a boxing perspective, if Tank Davis fought Lomo today, I would go with Tank Davis. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you look at that Pedraza fight, he got him out of that early, and he was taking the punches, and Pedraza wasn't even affecting him. And if you look at how Pedraza fought Lomo, he was backing Lomo up a lot of that fight. It wasn't until, I believe, it was the 11th round.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was the 11th round when Lomo finally got him down, but he didn't finish him. So just looking at those two fights, and even looking at Tank's last fight against that Hugo dude, even though people were trying to say he moved up in weight, that dude was still good in his weight class. So looking at it like that, I would say Tank would stop Lomo. I know some people be like shocked me saying that, but in the 6th round, I see him stopping Lomachenko.
Hey, man. Cannot be mad at it. Cannot be mad at it.
Yeah, he'll get him out of that. Tank Davis is the real deal. Tank Davis is the real deal.
But you know,
what
man.
You think about?
Go ahead.
Yeah, what you think about Devin Haney versus Lopez?
Lopez. I think honestly, out of that crop that came out, I think Lopez might be it, man. I mean, Devin is nice. Like there's things about Devin that remind you of Floyd, like in so many ways. Devin's, I mean, he's a thinker, he's a young boxer, definitely progressing. But man, when I look at Lopez look a little bit more polished than them guys. A little bit like you know, almost champion-like material right now, which is why we can talk about him versus Lomachenko. We're not talking about Devin versus Lomachenko. We're talking about Lopez because of what he can do and shown that he can do. I think he'll get him, man. I think he'll get him. But I like to see the fight, you know.
Hey, who has he fought of any recognition like Teofimo? Who has he fought that's a known fighter?
Neither one of them guys fought anybody that's really good. They are protecting the prospects. Basically, they're keeping the prospects. They're just trying to build their name, build their resumes, and you got to go off of what they show inside of the ring. Even though I know Lopez's last fighter, I mean, listen, this guy was tailor-made for him. He didn't have much defense. He was getting hit by behind the back punch shots. But when you just still looking at their skills, just what they bring to the table, I think Lopez will get him. Just like right now when you say, okay, who is Lopez fought or even who is Devin Haney fought, but you're talking about matching them guys with Lomachenko, which means you respect their skills no matter who they fought. Like, you can see their skills no matter who they fought. Now, their skills get tested when they put against higher opposition. But who do you think? You think Devin can get him, or you? Yeah, you think Devin can get him, or you gonna slide with Lopez?
Well, I got to go back to this interview that I seen, and I read people's body language. When I seen that video on YouTube, I forget who boxing channel it was, but they was interviewing Devin Haney and Lopez, and they was talking about a sparring match that he did.
And I think Lopez got the best of him, right? Am I right or wrong? Did Lopez get the best of him? Oh, Haney got the best of him? I must have heard wrong then.
Yeah, what I seen, Haney was saying that he got the best.
Oh, okay.
And Lopez was kind of like shutting down in the conversation, and Haney was in his face, and he was more energetic. And I think Haney would win because one thing about Floyd Mayweather, he doesn't put his name on something if it's not the real deal. Like, he the one that really blew up Errol Spence like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When you go back, because Errol Spence, that was Mayweather's prospect. Really.
But he also lived up to it, though, Earl also, even though Floyd Floyd name dropped to him when a lot of people didn't know who Earl was. But think about it. Even though they didn't know who he was, Earl Spence was doing work to, people like Sean Porter and Broner when nobody even knew it. And now all of a sudden it comes out that he dropped, allegedly dropped Broner and allegedly put some hands on Sean Porter and sparring. So the guy already had talent. Floyd just threw his name out there to make it more that we actually knew who it was.
So that's what I'm saying about Haney. Like Floyd Mayweather Sr., they was interviewing him and he was talking about, I got somebody for Tank Davis. And then the reporter said, who was it? I think it was a Fight Hub reporter. He said, who is it? He said, Devin Haney.
I think Tank beat him right now. I think Tank beat Devin right now. Devin, to me, he still need to come more into his man strength to me. Even though he's nice, I think he needs a little bit longer to develop that man strength. Because right now, if he fights Tank Davis, he's going to run into a lot of power, that he's not used to, and he's not going to have the power to keep Tank off him.
Didn't they sparred before, right?
I believe so, but you got to remember, sparring is different. Sparring, they use 16-ounce gloves. They got headgear on. I spar a lot. Actually, I sparred today with 3 or 4 people. When you have, you can still feel the punches. Don't get me wrong. It's not like you're punching with pillows. But the fact is, there's a reason why when people spar, you can spar people with different weight classes. Like you can spar somebody 15 pounds bigger than you, 15 pounds smaller than you. You can do it, but you can't fight them. You know what I'm saying? With no headgear, smaller gloves, it's a different story.
Right. Before I go, I can ask you one more thing. Did you hear about Floyd Mayweather? He put that bet out against Ryan Garcia, and he was like, Tank Davis would beat. It was on TMZ. He was like, Tank Davis would beat Ryan Garcia, but before he can even fight Ryan Garcia, he got to beat, Rolly, that fighter he has.
Uh-huh.
Did you see?
You broke up. You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, say that last line one more time.
Yeah, they had something on TMZ when Floyd Mayweather, he was on the phone with Tank Davis, and he was talking about Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
And he was like, before you can even see Tank Davis, you got to beat Rolly. And if you beat him, I'll give you $200,000.
I saw that, man. It's not going to happen. But to be honest, man, I don't know why Ryan wants Tank right now. I'm not going to lie. Ryan needs to just do him. He's fast. He's a very skilled fighter as well. But I believe that's another guy that once Tank Davis fight him, they're going to have to wear, black clothes and shades to that fight. Because he's going to damage and he's going to hurt him. I think he's just not ready for Tank Davis. And if he really wants to, honestly, if he really wants to smoke, if I was Floyd, I wouldn't even let him jump through hurdles. Go ahead, feed him some Tank, and then find out what happens.
Yeah. Oh, I can't leave without asking you this final question. Have you said what you think about Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia?
Oh yeah. Oh man, I got a few videos on that. Let's see. I'll make it really short and sweet. I'm gonna get to the point. Let you know why I got to the point. I got Errol Spence Jr. The reason why I got Errol Spence Jr. is because Mikey's very good. Good timing, good boxer. He's solid all the way around. He doesn't have extreme excellent in any area, but he's solid in all areas. All right. Some flaws with him is with the Errol Spence, he is going to be the smaller man. He's going to be the shorter man, and he's not going to have the reach. Even though he has compensated for having less reach before, example against Robert Eastern, because he got good timing with his jab. But when he's dealing with Errol Spence Jr., that jab is not going to be as effective because he's facing a southpaw. A lot of times, southpaw and orthodox fighters, they jab on the same side. So it's not more of a weapon. It's more of a range fighter to try to shoot the cross. Now, Mikey does have a good cross, really good right hand. And that's going to land on Earl. It's going to. But see, people are not looking at, all right, yeah, he can hit Earl here and he can hit Earl there and maybe he can slip some shots. But they're not thinking about whenever Mikey fails. And his failures would be when he doesn't put his hand up and he get hit by Earl Spence. When he doesn't drop his elbows and protect the body, Earl get a clean one to the body. Those are his failures. And how he reacts to those failures, the bigger man hitting him with that punches, something that Kell Brook couldn't do, and Kell Brook is bigger, stronger, probably faster than Mikey Garcia. And now you got Mikey coming up trying to do something that he couldn't do. And Earl Spence Jr., he has a high punch tolerance. No, man. Earl Spence, bro. Earl Spence.
What round you think? You think it can go to distance or short?
After 6, it's going to start getting dangerous for Mikey. It's going to start getting real dangerous. To Robert Garcia is going to be looking like, damn, that's my brother. I don't want to stop the fight, but I may have to stop the fight. You know, he's going to be going through all kind of, mixed emotions and shit. And Mikey's going to be in there as a warrior trying to fight, but he's going to be getting beat up. Earl doesn't slow down. He brings more. That's how he wins. Kell Brook arguably could have been up on the scorecards the first 6 rounds. Earl Spence, persistence, power, coming forward, dig into his body, dig into his face, broke that man down. Broke his will, broke his face, broke him mentally. How do you see it going?
Yeah, I was just looking at the Bundu fight tonight, and in my head, the fight between Spence and Bundu, and I was saying to myself, even though Bundu was 42, he was still way stronger than Mikey Garcia is now. So I was looking at it from that perspective, and I was just saying to myself that the only way that Mikey Garcia got a chance is just going to be a puncher's chance, because I don't see, from listening to Errol Spence in the interviews, he's taking his fight serious. He's not looking at it like it's just a man coming up and wait. And that's the dangerous thing about it. He seems very focused, and I think, that Mikey Garcia, he just bit off more than he can chew this time. But I think he'll do good.
He will. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. He's going to do good. He's a good fighter. Now, if I had to advise Mikey Garcia, this is what I would say. Never trade punches. Try to stay on the outside. Stay moving to his left, Earl Spence's left. Stay moving. Keep the left hand out center. Keep your jab busy to try to keep Earl from being able to time you coming in. Whenever he does come in, you have to rotate left or right. Keep some coming. The best thing is, fighter from the outside. Use your timing. Don't go for the knockout. Don't go for the kill shots. Just score. Try to win a 12-round decision. If something crazy happens where you get to stop it, it just comes. But his best thing is to outbox him. And Mikey is not fast on his feet, but he need to use angles, use circles, don't have his back on the ropes, stay out of corners. If he can do that for 12 rounds without taking punishment, he may get the victory.
Right, man. Bet, man. I'm gonna free up your lines, man. I know you probably got some more callers calling in, but I'm gonna keep tuning in, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling. Hopefully I answered all the questions you had for me.
All right. You did. Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Shout out. There it is, guys. Listen, man, I told you we getting this work, bro. Let me go back to the YouTube, see what YouTube talking about. Guys, listen, man, we covered some stuff there. Let me get back to, let me see. You know what? Before I go to the chat, I can't see it right now, but I am going to get to it. I want you to hear some. No, that ain't my commercial. We ain't going to play it. All right. Oh, they making me listen to this commercial, too. All I did was pause it. Trying to get to the point where Teofimo Lopez spoke on Lopez. Not Lopez, but Lomachenko. Let's see.
Best opportunity to sell yourself. So with the Heisman poll box, if to him or so shows concern, I did something a little extra due to the heat of
okay.
Or boxing.
Right now he's talking about, they asked him about the extra celebration. He's talking about why he did an extra celebration. He did a moment. Dude was talking about basically, where he's from.
When it comes down to fighting Teofimo Lopez and things like a personal.
Now, I mentioned on that broadcast, and others have since mentioned right away, hey, we don't like that. That seems unsportsmanlike.
Still talking about it. Golly.
Considered an otherworldly talent, and guys like
win the world titles. Doesn't matter who it is.
But it does matter who it is, because Comey is not Lomachenko.
Okay.
Forward to is the world titles. Who
What do you think about an eventual fight with Lomachenko? Do you want one? How soon?
If it happens, it happens. Listen, what we're looking forward to is the world titles. Who has the world title right now? We're here to win the world titles. It doesn't matter who it is.
But it does matter who it is because Comey is not Lomachenko, right? I mean,
side. There's 3-4 ways to beat Lomachenko. You know.
Listen, guys. He said there's 3 or 4 ways to beat Lomachenko. 3 or 4. Woo! Let me see if I can get to it.
Ways to beat Lomachenko. You know.
What are they?
But I can't say.
You're not giving away the secrets.
No, absolutely not.
How soon do you think you'd be ready to fight him?
I can fight him in April 20th.
Woo! April 20th. Listen, guys, that's one thing I do like about him because when other people are saying, nah, we'll push it off, 2 or 3 years, he's talking about having that smoke right now. Not now, but right now. All right, guys, we back in the chat. Let's go. Michelle in the building. Salute. What's blazing in sport? Hashtag LDBC. Pound, pound. Love, love. Appreciate it. T-Dub, I can't pull all my apples in the tank basket. He had his girl on social media doing some hood shit today. He might catch that domestic charge. Bro, man, I haven't seen that. Man, I gotta look for that. Man, the platforms are here, are right there to bang it out from the U.S. to the U.K. Stand up London. I got Tank over Lomo. That's what Michelle, she got Tank over Lomo. Poetic Kills in the building. Shout out Poetic Kills. Teofimo versus Lomo should happen. I like 1 versus 8 fights. New media. Yeah, Floyd always capping. Cloud chasing. Deception season starts right now. The massacre in March fighting. Bombs, Earl Spence versus Mikey Garcia. Lakeisha, a.k.a. Bob, 3 or 4, and no one did it yet. We're getting this work, man. I told you. Guys, do me a favor. Do me a favor, please. Smash the like button. If you ain't smashing the like, then you ain't smashing right. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. T-Dub, here is what's blazing in sports. All right, guys. My time's a little bit short. I know Bob is getting ready to drop off my little kid, so I gotta get ready for him to come in, guys. But let's do a quick recap and touch on some things. I am hearing, not confirming, I am hearing the pre-ticket sales for Anthony Joshua mysteriously popped up on another site to be resold at a higher volume. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. That fight still is not finalized. Hopefully tomorrow we will get a definite answer and get it finalized. Teofimo Lopez, he thinks he's honestly head and shoulders over the likes of Tank Davis, Tevin Former, Shakur, and all those guys. He wants smoke with Lomachenko. Oh my gosh, I forgot to let you guys listen to it. But he even talked about, they asked him about Terrence Crawford. Guys, listen, man. Teofimo Lopez is only 135, right? And the thing is, one reason why he wants to fight Lomo pretty quick is he only plans on fighting at 135 just for 1 more year. So he has to fight either 1 more year or the end of this year. Could be the end of this year. And then he's moving to 140. So they asked him about a super fight with Terrence Crawford. He said he hasn't thought about it, but that it is a fight that he'd like to pursue. But that may happen in a couple years. And I understand that. It's 135 pounds. You can't expect him to do what Mikey Garcia is doing and go up and fight him right away. But if he goes up to 140, Terrence Crawford's still doing his thing at 147. Then he goes up to 147. If the super fight is there, make it happen. Until the next time, here is what's blazing in sports.